Hey everyone, welcome back to Jodoo Masterclass. Today, we're unlocking the power of formulas and functions in Jodoo, focusing on logical functions and text functions. If you want to learn about math and date functions, stay tuned for our next video. For each function, I'll show you what it does, how to use it, and walk you through a live example so you can see the magic in action. Let's kick things off with logical functions. These are super useful when you need your form to make decisions automatically. The first one is the if function, which lets you compare a value and decide what happens next. Take scores as an example. Suppose you want to check if a student passes the math exam. If the score is below 60, they fail, otherwise, they pass. Here's how you set it up. Let's see how it works. We enter 40 in the math field, and the result instantly shows failed. If we enter 70, it switches to pass. Next up is the IFS function. This one is great when you have multiple conditions to check, and you want to return a different result for each. For example, let's assign grades based on the score. Let's test it out. We enter 10 and the grade shows failed. Type in 70 and it updates to pass. Try 80 and you get good. Now let's talk about the IN function. This one checks if all your conditions are true. For example, you might want to award excellent only if the student scores above 90 in biology, math, and English. Let's see it in action. If all three scores are above 90, the result is excellent. But if even one score drops below 90, it changes to others. On the flip side, there's the OR function. This checks if any of your conditions are true. Let's say you want to award excellent if the student scores above 90 in any subject. So, if just one subject is above 90, you get excellent. If all scores are 90 or below, it shows others. Alright, let's move on to text functions. These help you work with text fields in your forms, combining, checking, or extracting information. First, we have the CONCATENATE function. This lets you join two or more text strings together. For example, you can combine a student's name and student number. Let's try it. We enter Alice for the name and 202509111 for the student number, and the result shows Alice 202509111. Next is the ISEMPTY function. This checks if a field is empty. For instance, you might want to prevent form submission if the radio field is blank. Here's how it works. If the radio field is empty, the form gives a warning and won't submit. Once you select an option, you're good to go. And finally, the left function. This grabs the first few characters from a text string. Say you want to extract the first 3 digits of a phone number. Let's see it. If you enter 1234567 the result shows 123. And that's a quick walkthrough of some of the most powerful logical and text functions in Jodoo. If you found this helpful, hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more tips and tutorials. Got a function you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next Jodoo Masterclass.